The development of the Panther excuse me, was largely influenced by the emergence of the Soviet T-34, which set new standards in tank construction. The Army Ordnance Department contracted MAN and Daimler-Benz to develop a 34.4-ton or 35-ton tank with the same outstanding properties as the T-34, a ballistically effective shape, providing effective shot deflection, powerful weaponry, and good maneuverability. The MAN design was chosen and the tank went into production at the end of 1942. The Panther had its debut at the Battle of Kursk, Operation Citadel, albeit without success, as the first Panthers were still suffering from teething problems as a result of having been sent into battle prematurely. Their gearboxes and running gear failed, and many broke down before they had even reached the front. Once these defects had been rectified, the Panther went on to become one of the best, if not the best, tank of the Second World War. It combined firepower, effective armor, and maneuverability, and was justifiably feared by opposing tank crews. Its 7.5-centimeter KWK L-70 could pierce the armor of almost any tank at around 2/3 of a mile, 1 kilometer. Even the Panther had its defects, however. Its turret traversing gear was so weak that the turret would not rotate if the tank was on a slope. Its engine had a lifetime of little more than 600 miles, or 1,000 kilometers. The side and rear armor was relatively thin. Only frontally did the tank offer first-class protection, which was why Panzer IVs were often deployed to protect the flanks. Another problem was the shape of the gun mantlet. Hits were known to have ricocheted off it and penetrated the roof of the hull. In addition to battle tank versions D8 and G, a number of special recovery Panthers were also built, because the usual 20-ton towing machines were not powerful enough to tow either Panthers or Tigers. By the end of the war, around 6,000 Panthers had been built. The French army continued to use captured Panthers for some time afterward. Here in this photograph is a Panther on difficult terrain. Despite weighing 50 tons or 45,000 kilograms, the tank was extremely maneuverable. Here's this image, and this is Panzer V Aus D2, 9th Panzer Regiment, Hohenstaufen, Normandy, 1944. See the more green camouflage getup. Here's this browner getup camouflage of Panzer V Aus D1, Das Reich Panzer Battalion. That might be on the Eastern Front, because the camouflage might match that terrain. That was mentioned about this tank is that it had a shot trap that on these older tanks, see the mantlet is like an arc, and the say a Pershing round, a 90mm would come in here and then go down into the deck, kill the tank that way. And then later the Germans started building tanks with a chin so that it wouldn't deflect into a shot trap into the Panther. It would go boing back or boing this way or boing up. It wouldn't go boing into the tank and catch it on fire. Just a bummer to a Panzer crewman. Alright. Statistical data. Panzerkampfwagen 5 Ausführung D. Combat weight 50 tons. Crew 5. Dimensions in inches. Length, width, height respectively. 270, 129, 122 without barrel or skirts. 340, 129, 122 with barrel and skirts. Engine. Maybach HL 230 P30 V12 gas water cooled, 23,880 cc, 700 horsepower. Power weight ratio 13.9 horsepower per ton. Maximum speed 20 miles per hour road. Maximum speed 15 miles cross country. 15 miles per hour cross country. Range 100 miles road. Range 60 miles cross country. Armament 3-inch KWK-42 L70 cannon, 2 to 3 by 0.3-inch MG34 machine guns. Armor 1 to 3.9 inches. Fording depth 67 inches. And that has been Panzer V SdkfZ 171 Panther production.